Hey, welcome to Yo-Yo Talk, and I just want to say, if you're watching right now, you are missing the presidential debate, and you have made a great decision. You are right where you need to be. So I'm going to jump right in. We're going to do our taste test because we've got a lot going on tonight. Again, just a reminder, this is my hidden favorite drink. Now, I am going to compare that to Glinter. This sounds like some kind of sci-fi drug. Glinter. Here we go. Actually, that's not bad. Not as good as the unknown drink, which you can find out what it is by a 5-figure sum and a visit to the Super Bowl with me on your commercial. All those big companies out there. So anyway, we've got a lot going on tonight. The first time ever we are going to have 2 guests on a show at the same time. And to make matters even more complex, we're going to do this twice because we have the Wheel of Pain to determine the winner of the lightning round from 2 weeks ago. Yes, it is Fight Night. You can watch it on pay-per-view at $99, or you can just keep watching here and see it for free. The Nickanator versus DANO. You may recall the Nickanator and DANO tied with the exact same time code answer on the lightning round, so we are going to be spinning the Wheel of Pain, and they will be performing tasks to see who the official winner is of that lightning round. In addition to that, we have Duncan yo-yo professionals, Bryan, Jardin, and Noel Kunz from the Duncan cart here at Disney Springs. They are going to be on the show, and they're going to be talking about their experiences working as a Duncan professional at the yo-yo cart. So make sure you stay in tune for all that good stuff. Just to recap on last week, the tentative winner for the lightning round was Tim Simcoe, a often tentative winner. And for the pop quiz grand prize, it was Ed Hadenick. But as fate would have it, they were not the official winners. And you can guess who our official winner was. Not for one, but for both. Yes, it was the Nickanator, who is in the green room right now warming up with his trainer for Fight Night. The monster in every yo-yo trivia contestant's dreams. Unfreaking believable. He is like Freddy Krueger of the yo-yo world, and nobody hates falling asleep into dreamland more than Tim Simcoe, as he has been denied 8 times now from being the tentative winner to the official loser. Okay, let's jump right in and see what's in our prize package for the evening. And then right after that, we're going to get into Fight Night, the Nickanator versus DANO, and the Wheel of Pain. Anything could happen. Roll that prize package. Okay, let's see what's on the Nickanator's want list for tonight. This is, of course, the grand prize package for the pop quiz at the end of the show. Got a Zombie Cause Dictionary, Doc Ruger Yo-Yo. We also have a Doc Lucky Yo-Yo. And as always, the Lucky's Collector's Guide to 20th Century Yo-Yos. The Nickanator has about 43 copies of those now. He's getting ready to start his own bookstore. There is a Art of Yo-Yo Playing, a little bit older than those books, going back to the 50s. A must-have collectible if you are into trick books. Here is a Orange Bird Yo-Yo. Now, these are very cool. I've given one of these away before in a previous episode. These were Disney characters back in the 70s, and it actually is quite hot and collectible for the Japanese folks, apparently. And these have been going off 40, 50 bucks each. Even loose, they've been selling for 40 bucks. So, very nice thing. I probably shouldn't be giving those away so easily. Off here to the right, we have a Spectra Star yo-yo. Spectra Star, of course, is one of my favorite companies for making character yo-yos. This is the G.I. Joe yo-yo. This is the sculpted version. There's a flat version too. These will set you back 15 to 20 bucks usually when they're on the card. I believe that the non-sculpted version is a little bit rarer, so it might go for a little bit more, but I don't usually see them for sale very often. In honor of our Duncan professionals that are going to be on the show, we've got a Duncan Imperial, which is on a fairly recent card, unless you're under the age of 20, and then it'll seem like a really old card. There's an Irwin Toys from Canada, Sir Duncan top from the 60s, and one of the few times Duncan did Coca-Cola series. I forget what year that was, but that's about 20 years ago. That's a Coca-Cola yo-yo. Those will set you back about 18 to 20 bucks. And there is a Duncan Yo-Yo Olympics. That is the Sugar Crisp Olympics that started out in '79. I think the 1980 ones with Sugar Crisp are a little bit rarer. You're probably talking 40 or 50 bucks to pick one of those up in that condition. Okay, here's some other scattered yo-yos that are kind of neat. A Neo, a few Pro-Yos there, Monarch Trickster. And there is a Whizzer. A Whizzer, if you don't know, is sometimes listed as a yo-yo, but it is not. I think this may have been an Astrolight. It does have a place for a battery and light in it. Obviously, it's not lighting up, but whoever gets this, probably the Nickanator, can put a battery and light bulb in and see if it works. Some of these Whizzers will have little air holes in them so they whistle too, but not this one. So anyway, that is our prize package for this evening. Let's check out and see what the value of this prize package is. Wow! $225. All right, Nickanator, it looks like you're going to add some more stuff unless people are quicker and sharper than you tonight. Time being. Okay, that was a great prize package. We are live here at Fight Night at Yo-Yo Talk. This is the Wheel of Pain. We are deciding who the winner was from 2 weeks ago for our lightning round. It's the Nickanator versus DANO. And so it's pretty obvious here. We're going to spin the Wheel of Pain. They have to do what's in the Wheel of Pain. Now they have a choice. They can say, I'm not doing that. They automatically lose if they don't try, or they can make an attempt. If they lose, you can lose one round, but you can't lose 2 rounds. Okay, so we're going to spin the wheel. I guess we should flip on who gets to go first, and we will use our yo-yo coin to do the flipping. So why don't you call it, Dano? Heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
He's going heads. It is a yo-yo coin, and it broke apart. The sign that is up is heads. So Dano is going first. And that is going to be a problem if we have to use the yo-yo coin again. Oh, wait a minute. It can go back into Axel. Okay, very good. All right. So Dano is going to go first. We have several categories here. Jigglypuff, Vertigo, Oral Pleasure French Style, Thanos Infinity Yo-Yos, Satan's Question. That sounds worse than Santa's question. Dunny Roll Yo Foot Fetish. Okay, here we go. I'm spinning for Dano. Dano's going first. Here we go. Dunny Roll Yo. And now, prior to this, people, they were told that they must have certain things available for them. Hopefully Dano has it. Sean, this is a 20-second challenge. Do you have your stopwatch there? Yes? Okay, when I say start, then you start the 20 seconds, Sean, and we'll see if Dano can do this. You have 20 seconds to make a mask out of wet toilet paper and then do a yo-yo trick. Forehead, chin, nose, and around eyes must have toilet paper. Ready, get set, go!
You're going down, Nick.
It's looking good so far, looking good so far.
Here we go.
Time. Oh! I don't think he made it, did he? Did he make it, Sean? It looked like he did not make it on time. So that is a negatory on that. So we are now going to spin for the Nickanator. Satan's question. Satan's question. You have 10 seconds to answer this question, Nick. And I will tell you when to start the timer, Sean. Right after I read the question, the time will start. I crossed this stream that was 10.5 feet wide, performing the trick, walk the dog. My shoes and yo-yo did not get wet. How did I do it? There was no bridge. Go. Satan's question.
You drove? Took a boat? Flew a plane?
Time. The stream was frozen. You have lost one. All right, we are still 0-0. It is Dano's turn. Spinning the wheel of, all right, the oral pleasure French style. Oral pleasure French style. This is Dano. And you have, you're going to have to be quick on this. Are you have the timer ready, Sean? Yep. You have 10 seconds to yo-yo only using your tongue. It must come back up and touch the mouth. Are you ready? Get set, go!
There it is.
They did it! Oh, we have our first winner there. We have our first win. Now we will spin for the Nickanator. What?
7 seconds.
7 seconds. That has got to be a world record, folks, for yo-yoing with your tongue. I think we've done two things. We have won a contest episode here, and we have set a world record all in the same go-round. Let's see what's up next here. This is for the Nickanator. Oh, wait a minute. Our little thing came off, but we're vertigo. Vertigo. All right, let's see what this one is. All right. Oh, okay, here we go. This is a yo-yo trick, but it is an easy yo-yo trick. It's going to be rock the baby, but there's a catch. You must spin around 10 times and then do rock the baby. I will tell you when to go. Tell me when he's ready there, Sean.
We're ready.
And go! Keep it going. I don't think did that work? I don't think he did it. I do not think that was complete. I do not think that was complete. So, arm up for Dano, our champion of Fight Night.
That's right.
All right, that was it, folks. You saw it here first, Fight Night. Hopefully one of many in the future. The Nickanator was taken down by Dano. It was brutal. I didn't see any blood, but I know there's probably stuff all over the floor like saliva and stuff like that on Dano's side from that tongue trick. So we are going to get them out right now of the green room. We're going to put our
Later on,
Duncan
everybody.
yo-yo professionals in, and we're going to go to our lightning round here in just a second. I'm going to change position here. And let's see. Okay, so anyway, congratulations to Dano again, who was the winner, undisputed winner of Fight Night. And so tonight for the lightning round, we've got some really cool stuff straight from the Disney cart. This is at Disney Springs, and it is signed by yo-yo professionals Bryan, Jardin, and Sean Perez. We've got these great yo-yos. And a counterweight there. This is brand spanking new stuff. You can see that stuff is all signed there. It's perfect for collectors. I know everybody would want that. And they also gave me some more stuff, and we're going to be giving those away in lightning rounds on future episodes. So something to live for. Now, these guys are going to be on in a few minutes. Well, Bryan is going to be on in a few minutes along with Noel Kunz right after this lightning round. And just a reminder that the winner of the lightning round is only a tentative winner, as Tim Simcoe can attest to. The actual winner will not be announced until after the show, and that gives us a chance to check the time code. Now, on this question, you can give multiple answers, but you must space them out 5 seconds apart. You can't just start randomly throwing in numbers and hoping you get it really quick. So be thinking about it 5 seconds apart. We're going to check you if your answers are closer to 5 seconds together from the answer that was incorrect to the correct answer, then it's not going to count. So time yourselves 5 seconds apart, or you will be disqualified. Sean, let's roll that lightning round question. Okay, to the nearest gram, how much does this yo-yo weigh? You must give 5 seconds between each answer. That is a yo-yo. It is a Duncan Super Tournament yo-yo. That is a Duncan Super Tournament yo-yo. It does not have its string in, if that helps you. It does not have a string in. It is a wood Super Tournament yo-yo, probably from the late 1950s. Stringless. If you happen to have that little piece of trivia in the back of your mind, then you are some kind of yo-yo trivia god. If your name isn't the Nickanator, because we already know he is a yo-yo trivia god, even though he couldn't beat Dano in Fight Night. So there's the yo-yo. We are weighing it on that scale. This is to the nearest gram. Nearest gram. What kind of numbers we got coming in there? We're not getting it yet. We're not getting it yet. We're still working on that gram. How many grams? I know that's screwing everybody up metric instead of the good old English stuff. So I can't see that. Let me see here. We got some. Let me see if I see any correct answers coming through here. So we're looking for that weight. I don't see any of the weights coming through.
You're good. We're getting really close.
Okay.
We
Getting
are
really
still-
close, I'm told by Sean, and I can't see, so I'm just kind of waiting here for Sean to shout out that somebody got it. Again, that will be our tentative winner, not our official winner. We'll tell you at the end of the show. Make sure you're spacing your answers out 5 seconds apart. Otherwise, if you answer within 2 seconds of an incorrect answer that you gave, you'll be disqualified. We're still getting those things in. I'm seeing.
We're getting close, people. Come on, you're so close yet so far away. Come on, you're
Close
almost
but
there.
so far away, Sean says.
I'm going live when I say those things.
Okay. Sean is going live, so I'm not going to repeat what he's saying then, since you can hear him live. That was a Duncan Super Tournament from the late 1950s. We want to know what its weight in grams is to the closest gram. This is a wooden yo-yo. It is without its string, so as you are calculating your weight in grams, you need to take into consideration It is a stringless yo-yo. If you happen to know what the average weight of a yo-yo string is, that may be of help. What's that?
Hold on.
Oh.
So guys, if you see the number already said, why would you say it again? Everyone's missed it by just one. Just one.
Oh, well, oh, he's giving you a royal hint here. So look at back what other people have said if you know it's within one. But make sure you follow that 5 seconds rule. Make sure you follow that 5-second rule. I have a feeling it's going to go off really quick. Has the Nickanator been chiming in here? That's what I want to know.
The Nickanator has been chiming in.
Oh, the
So
Nickanator is
Sean
chiming
Perez
in. So this
and Dano. All
Dano
of them.
too. They're both on top of this. They both want that lightning round.
Oh, we got one.
We got one finally. Okay.
Tentatively, Tim Simcoe.
No, Tim Simcoe. He's always the tentative winner. That probably means the Nickanator won. All right. Well, that's crazy. All right. Well, we'll call it Tim Simcoe as the tentative winner. I'm not feeling too confident about that right now. But anyway, congratulations, Tim. I hope you hold out to the end. Oh, yeah. Go on and show the answer there, Sean. There it is, 49 grams. The actual weight was 48.79. There you go. And there is the scale showing that we didn't make that up. So, okay, we've got two fantastic guests coming on the show. Both are yo-yo professionals. And if you've ever dreamed of living your life on the wild side, here is your chance to live vicariously through both of these guys and ask them questions. Welcome, Bryan Jardin and Noel Kunz. Are you guys
Okay.
Oh, there you are. Okay, good. I see you guys. Welcome to the show. I hate to start off with the sad stuff, but I think people already know that that COVID-19 has taken another casualty, and it is the Duncan cart at Disney Springs, which was one of the few brick and mortar shops in the country that just sells yo-yos. So Bryan, you've been down here a long time in Orlando, making sure that cart is happening. What's the background story on that? Can we hear me, Bryan?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Give me a little
So I think-
background on what's happened the last few months and the decisions that were made to shut it down.
Yeah, I think it's pretty challenging when we opened because first of all, Disney they cut down the foot traffic by 50%, and I think we're one of the few folks that get affected. I know first would be the restaurants and other stores because people nowadays when they go to Disney Springs, they don't shop, they just walk around, and we're in the area where we're surrounded by a lot of restaurants which are closed. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Noel, but I think that's one of the challenges part as well.
Absolutely.
But,
Nobody's stopping.
Yeah, but looking at the bright side, we had a great run, 7 years. I mean, removing the pandemic, we made a lot of people happy. I mean, me personally, I've probably taught thousands of kids. I mean, combining all our full-time and part-time employees, including Noel, Sean, and even the previous employees as well. And I don't know, I think the kiosks, our goal there is, spread a lot of yo-yoing and the awareness, which is the most important thing. I don't know if you guys will believe this, but a lot of kids doesn't even know that yo-yo exists. We have to show them this is yo-yo, and it really exists. It's been around. It's like the second oldest toy against dolls. So things like that. I think it's one of the goal why we opened the kiosk. Yeah.
Well, I think they need to pass a law that yo-yos have to be taught in all schools. I think that would be a good thing. I didn't realize that some kids didn't know what a yo-yo was. Hey, now, so I know there's a lot of glamour and groupies associated with being a yo-yo professional there at the cart, but I was down there last weekend, and it was pretty warm, real warm for up north, but 80 degrees, which is kind of like Hawaii weather. But during the summer months, it's got to go up to like 100. And how do you do that? How do you perform all day without sweating through everything?
Okay, so I'll take this one, Bryan, because I'm not sure all the time.
I used to actually get made fun of for yo-yoing with gloves, but then you learn how to use them outside, especially in the Florida humidity, and then you learn to use, to start yo-yoing without them. But a lot of it, there was actually a very good benefit to doing that. I know it was blazing hot, but you learn to control the string a lot better because it can't move as fast in your hands. And that's what, if there's anything that I've noticed being out there and practicing outside, is that once I did get to a stage or in indoor venue, my control was just a lot better. So you have to find what's good about that. You are going to go through a lot of strings, though. We just go through tons of them, but I was always drinking water. It was always hot, but when you're out there doing something that you love, it makes it worth it, and you just get past it.
I agree. And your cart is right in front of a volcano. Yes. A volcano. Look at that.
Every half hour
down there below. That's a volcano. This thing is. I don't even know how you make it sail when this volcano's going off, because it's so loud. I mean, and then, if it's 100 degrees outside, you can still feel the heat coming off that propane. I was like, it goes from 80 degrees there to 100 degrees right in front of the cart. So that was just crazy stuff. I can't imagine working there all day with that going off every 30 minutes. But I know that people did congregate there to look at the volcano, so I guess that helps a little bit. So anyway, hey, Noel, you are a fantastic player, but you are probably best known for getting engaged on stage. Let me show that video there. There he is. This is at the tail end of the AP.
Yeah.
This brings a little tears to my eyes.
That's all right. It's funny, our 5-year wedding anniversary is literally tomorrow. So I'm glad I'm all this cool.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Had to get that done today before the actual anniversary.
Now, I noticed, that you had to ask for like 3 or 4 people.
So, we spent all summer practicing a everywhere, and so she thought I'd be ending. And since she had no idea what was going on, I had fighting guys. I had to tell Jack Finn, who was running that division at the time, I had to tell so many people and keep it a secret from her all summer, rehearsing all of that without her knowing. But it was worth it.
Yeah.
Somebody joked around that
what a
I was going to go by either way. Yeah, it's been good. Like I said, our 5-year wedding anniversary is tomorrow. We actually ended up getting married on the birthday of Troy Talbot, who unfortunately passed away. He was part of our Orlando Yo-Yo Club. He was going to be my best man. Couldn't make it. Obviously, he lost his life. So we ended up getting married on his birthday to pay tribute to yo-yos, honestly. So it was a good thing, and I'm real happy about that. And she's really stood by me, especially with all this through Duncan. Why would you want to work outside all the time? Why would you want to be at a place that's not so glamorous? Well, my big draw was that I had the stage show. Now, Bryan and Sean Perez helped me for 2 years straight. We auditioned for the show, and we just kept getting denied. And then we got it. And for the last 2 years, it seems to be a 2-year thing, I loved every second of that show. Absolutely every second of it. I didn't care how hot it was. Didn't matter, because, I had all that practice. And we got to see the fruits of that labor, where people would come every vacation, every year, and get a new yo-yo and learn new tricks. And so we got more people yo-yoing because of it. And I'm so grateful for that show. That was everything to me. So having it end this way, it does hurt. But like Bryan said, we have to remember who we helped. And it's looking like there are a lot more people who are going to enjoy the fruits of that, because we started hundreds of thousands of other people yo-yoing because
and there will be, it's the card is over. It's certainly not Duncan is over. Duncan is, I believe, having a pretty good year this year, aren't they, Bryan?
Yeah, we did. And in fact, this is not the end of Disney and Duncan relationship. It's we didn't close it. It's just temporarily. There are future activations and partnership and possibly licensing as well. So, yeah, there's probably more exciting news moving forward after we close the kiosk.
Right.
It's so it's not a sad ending.
Did you ever have any problems with theft at the cart?
Yes.
Really?
So I remember this. yeah, I think it only happened once. Me personally, I don't know about the others, but this is what happened. So, like we're always doing demonstration in front, and
Sure.
during slow days like Mondays or Tuesdays, just us alone instead of having two. So I remember it's like around 9:30. So I was in front doing my demonstration, and then there's a kid who just walks by around the back, where the POS system, and our POS system is like an iPod. So and then like we know this is so secure that we don't have to put a lot of like security in the iPod and whatnot. And then eventually like after going back and forth on that area, I thought he wants to buy a yo-yo because it's like 12 or 13. Like he's probably just looking around the yo-yo and whatnot. And then he just took the iPod. I don't know how because like there's like
Bryan, I was working with you that night. With you that night. You ended up chasing the dude.
a long time
And
ago.
then I filed the police report.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably like 5 years ago. I thought I was alone, but
Yeah, I was
he
working
ran
with you that
and
night.
then I literally have to run for like 5 seconds until I realized we're employee and we can't do that. It's just part of the DC policy.
Yeah.
So like I was like, what, let's leave it.
Wow.
So it's like one of the few things I had. I don't know about
Did
you,
y'all
Noel,
ever
or
have anybody famous come to the cart?
Yeah, Richard Sherman, he was playing for the Seattle Seahawks at the time. Went and saw Sean. Some baseball players saw him. A lot of musicians. The band Lettuce, when they had their show at the House of Blues, some of them stopped, and then they had me a part of their. They had me be a part of their promo video, which was pretty cool. A lot of the House of Blues bands would come by.
I would
and
say
see
yeah.
it, and that was always cool. We got 1 or 2 free tickets from that over the years, give or take 5 or 7. But
Right.
that's how I got to see my house.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Did y'all guys ever have anybody come up and just like go crazy at the booth and just buy a ton of yo-yos that you weren't expecting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, you go ahead, Noel.
Okay, so one of the things that we had going was the school program, which we have to change up how it goes now. But there was one teacher who saw my show, and then she came back a few weeks later, not understanding that she was able to email us and make an order to her school. She thought that she had to come to the kiosk, so she bought like $600 worth of yo-yos for her students at the kiosk. When
Now,
we
let
could have
me
sent
ask
her
you, do
boxes.
you guys work on any commission?
We
I
did.
don't know, Bryan, do we? We're just kidding.
We did. We just couldn't hit it before. But, yeah, we did.
That would have been a good day if you were working on commission.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's
So
fine.
what's
That was one of those
your
weird
guys'
ones, too.
craziest memory of working at the cart? I mean, there's a lot of weird folks walking around Disney Springs. I got accused of that when I was there. So I know there are a lot of people weirder than me, I think.
No. Probably the Maserati guy. Noel, what do you think?
Yeah, I saw him today.
Yeah.
He gave his farewell today.
What's
it's
the
it's pretty-
Maserati guy?
He's the guy who always wear Ferrari clothing. He's pretty well off, and then he just always dance around. It's pretty famous. He wears flashy T-shirts, and I don't know. He just walks by with like shiny T-shirt and with like a Ferrari hat, and it's just that. But he's a pretty friendly guy, I would say.
Yeah. My best memory. I was working with Sean Perez, and he was teaching a little girl how to play the Diablo. Now, at the time, we were really close to another kiosk. So here's our kiosk, another one. She does an aerial.
Yeah.
It hits the roof of the other kiosk, comes back, hits me in the nuts. She thinks she's in trouble. She's crying. And Sean Perez is pointing at me, laughing hysterically.
To add to that story, Sean was over this afternoon at the house, and he was trying to teach my Sean here, the producer of the show, some yo-yo tricks. And Sean got a feel what it's like to have a metal yo-yo hit the nether regions. So, what's your guys' current favorite throw?
Me, I like our freehand AL, the aluminum version. I think it's just my go-to yo-yo. It's perfect. I have it right here, right now.
Oh,
There you
great! Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
just walk me through. I
Sean,
played the
Sean
freehand.
has what was your question, Sean?
The question
Oh, yeah.
is coming from.
Just go live with your.
I am.
Okay.
It comes from John Marshall, and the question is, any old-time yo-yo demonstrators ever stopped by the cart? Now, Noel answered this in the comments, but that's not deserving of that kind of question. Noel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So old-time yo-yo demonstrators. Who stopped by?
Yeah, Bob Rule, Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, wow.
Jimmy
great.
Johnson, yeah.
I
guys
actually
that have both been on the
like
show.
every time you came by. Yeah, but they came by a lot, which is awesome.
Excellent.
We've had
Excellent.
some other people come by too, you know.
Yeah, I think when we had
things like that, you know.
Yeah, when we had the International Yo-Yo Championship, 2005, I know there's a lot of plenty legendary yo-yo player visit the kiosk and, you know, pay respect by buying one yo-yo. So it's pretty cool.
So what's you guys both have a little bit of a collection. What's your favorite collectible yo-yo? If you had to say you go back in your collection, some memorable yo-yo.
Me, freehand.
Okay, great. The original.
That would be freehand for me. Yeah, the freehand one, some freehand zeros, like collectible colors. That would be my personal favorite. And have some Coca-Cola. I mean, the Philippine maids. My friend gave it to me like a full pack. That's probably my non-Duncan yo-yo collection. But all time would be freehand.
Cool.
Different type.
What
of
about
friends.
you, Noel?
Even prototypes.
Okay, Bryan, don't kill me, but my favorite in my collection are actually my H-spins. This is the
You can go wrong with H-spins.
very rare, and then I know I'm a little biased, but this is my signature Presto from H-spin when I was on there.
Oh, okay,
Pre-Duncan days, but these are, I love these, especially the Tigerilla. We only made a handful of these, and we did a test run with Grunt Bull before everything kind of went through, and this is one of the few with the metric C bearing instead of the D. But I like that from my collection. And then what I play with like every day, my freehand, which anyone out there, if you have a blue one with white caps, I'm looking for it. I don't care if it's a beater. I want to play it. But this is the one that I play like every day.
Well, good.
Nice.
Oh, that's great. Well, hey, I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. That's really neat stuff about the yo-yo card. A lot of stuff I didn't know about it. It's sad, you know, I made it to the yo-yo. Now, you've got a 50% off sale, I think, coming up.
Yes.
What is that, October 25th?
Yeah, it starts on 25th.
Okay, October 25th. So if you're in Orlando, there's really only two places to actually go to do anything. One is to go to the Disney cart and take advantage of that 50% off sale. And the other is to come out and join me for a lake swim at Lucky's Lake Swim. So, so that's really, I don't know about anything else worthwhile coming to Orlando for right now. So
that's it, just the two of them.
Anyway, thanks for coming on the show, guys. We've got some more rare stuff coming. I know, Bryan, you gave me a very cool yo-yo and signed it. That'll probably be on next week in our lightning round. And we've got some other great, unique stuff from the cart that we're going to be putting up in that lightning round. So hope everybody that's watching will show up next week for another exciting lightning round. Okay, it's time for our pop quiz. Just a reminder, the first person to answer both questions correctly in the same comment wins. They, however, will only be the tentative winner. The official winner will not be until we look at the time code at the end of the show. So, Sean, let's play that pop quiz.
Doc Lucky's pop quiz. One shot, one champion. First to answer both questions in the Facebook comments wins. Get ready.
What was the last year the Duncan Freehand MG was produced? And who is the artist of this painting? This should go pretty quick. What is the last year the Duncan Freehand MG was produced? And who is the artist of this painting that's showing right now? That style is pretty distinctive, I would say, for this particular artist. So I think most of you will get that. The year might be a little bit tougher to guess, but it's still doable. This may be something the Nickanator gets right away because he seems to have.
Okay.
All right, we've got somebody with an answer.
So it's looking like Tim Simcoe.
No, this
But
is not.
hold on.
What? Okay.
May I add that Joe Mitchell would like to say that our tentative winners and anything that happens during our quizzes are now to be called the Simcoe.
The Simcoes. I like it. Yes, we will have to add that because anytime that Tim has come in as a tentative winner as both, he has never, I don't think, won as the official winner. And if it happens again, this will be the 10th time. Now, he has already won a Doc Lucky or Evo Lucky Yo-Yo for being the winningest loser of the tentative winners. So anyway, well, I hope for Tim's case, we're rooting for you, Tim, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it will end up being the Nickanator because that has happened so many times in the past, I've lost count. So anyway, good luck to you, Tim, and we'll let you all know who the official winner is here in a little bit after all the time code comes in. So next week, we have an amazing guest. He is in the Yo-Yoing Hall of Fame. He is a Grand Master. He is none other than Dennis McBride. Where's that little video of Dennis there? As you can tell, this is an older video of Dennis there. Those pants, I believe, are now illegal to wear in the state of Florida. I've tried it once and I got arrested. So this is a show that's not to be missed. Just a couple reminders. Don't forget to join Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk group. And also, don't forget to join the Academy of Yo-Yo Arts if you have not already done so. That is for people that are worthy. You need to have been involved in the sport and hobby for at least 5 years, and you should have made some sort of worthy contribution to our sport. That can be in a lot of ways, being a judge, running like a state contest, writing articles, blah, 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 blah. There's a zillion reasons why you're worthy. So we'd like for those people to sign up for the Academy of Yo-Yo Arts. And then we would, of course, like for you to sign up for our Instagram page. We post a yo-yo every day to make your day just a little bit brighter. There is our Instagram login thing there. Doc_Luckies_yo-yo_talk. So check out our yo-yos daily on Instagram. And I will be seeing you guys next week. I hope you agree that this was much more fun than watching that presidential debate. And just remember, you can never have too many yo-yos. This is Doc Lucky signing off until next week.